Before we begin, take 1 second to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, because the small coins you ignore today could be the stories everyone talks about tomorrow. And this channel is where those stories begin. Imagine opening an old drawer, a wallet you haven't used in years, or a pouch from a trip long ago. And there it is, a modest Saudi Arabia 10 Halalas coin dated 1438. At first glance, it feels ordinary, almost forgettable. Many people have held this coin, spin it, or tossed it aside without a second thought. But for collectors who understand what lies beneath the surface, this coin tells a deeper story, one tied to history, precision, and the quiet power of rarity. The year 1438 in the Hijri calendar corresponds to 2016 in the Gregorian calendar, a period when Saudi Arabia was going through subtle but important transitions. Coinage from this time reflects not only daily commerce, but also the standards and decisions of a modernizing nation that still respects tradition. The 10 Halalas coin sits at the heart of that balance. It was created to be used, to pass from hand to hand, yet some examples were struck in ways that make them stand out today. This coin carries the emblematic design Saudi collectors recognize instantly. Clean Arabic script, balanced spacing, and the national identity expressed with confidence rather than excess. To the casual eye, it looks simple. To an experienced collector, simplicity is often where secrets hide. Coins like this are studied not just for what they show, but for how they were made. The metal composition, the pressure of the strike, the alignment, and even tiny variations in lettering can separate a common piece from a truly special one. What makes the 10 Halalas 1438 coin fascinating is that it was minted during a time when production standards were high, yet human and mechanical factors still played a role. Small minting variations occurred. Some coins show sharper details, others slightly softer impressions. A few rare examples display unusual characteristics that were never meant to leave the mint. These are the pieces that seasoned collectors search for patiently, sometimes for years. For viewers between 55 and 65, this story often feels familiar. Many of you remember a time when coins mattered more, when change was checked, saved, and sometimes kept simply because it felt right. You may remember older relatives who never threw away coins, who believed that small things carried value beyond their size. That wisdom applies perfectly here. The 10 Halalas coin may be small, but its journey through time gives it weight. Condition plays a crucial role in value. A coin that has never been heavily circulated, one that retains sharp edges, clear lettering, and original surface texture, tells us it survived decades without being worn down by daily use. Such preservation is rare, especially for lower denomination coins. Most were spent endlessly. Finding one in exceptional condition is like finding a page of history that no one folded or tore. Collectors also look at how many of these coins still exist today in high-grade condition. While millions may have been minted, only a tiny fraction remain untouched by time. Over the years, many were melted, damaged, or lost. As interest in Middle Eastern coinage has grown worldwide, demand has quietly increased. Collectors from different countries now recognize the importance of Saudi coinage as part of global numismatic history. Another layer of interest comes from symbolism. The designs on Saudi coins are not random. They represent authority, stability, and continuity. Holding the 10 Halalas coin from 1438 is like holding a snapshot of a nation at a specific moment. For collectors, that emotional connection matters just as much as metal and numbers. Some viewers ask why a small denomination would ever be worth serious attention. The answer lies in scarcity combined with desire. High-value coins are not always large or made of precious metal. Often, they're ordinary coins that survived in extraordinary condition or with rare features. History shows many examples where the least expected pieces became the most discussed and sought after. As years pass, fewer opportunities remain to find such coins outside established collections. That is why experienced collectors always advise looking closely at what you already have. A jar of old coins, a souvenir from travel, or an inheritance can sometimes hold surprises that outweigh their appearance. The Saudi Arabia 10 Halalas 1438 coin is one of those pieces that rewards patience and attention. For men who have spent decades watching markets rise and fall, this idea resonates. Value is not always loud. Sometimes it sits quietly, waiting for the right moment and the right eyes. Coins like this teach us that lesson again and again. They remind us that history does not shout, it whispers. If you own this coin, examine it carefully. Look at the details, the edges, the clarity of the strike. Even if you're not a collector, understanding what you hold connects you to a broader story. And if you do not own one, knowing its significance sharpens your eye for the future. Now we come to the part everyone waits for, the number that transforms curiosity into attention. Under exceptional circumstances, with rare characteristics, pristine condition, and strong collector demand, the Saudi Arabia 10 Halalas 1438 coin has been associated with values reaching as high as $950,000.